And see, advertising by word of mouth among the order of peers is very easy. Yeah, I want to be a product, but let's just buy it once and see how it is. Buy 2-3 of them, give it as 100,000 to your CPL faculty members or some select the students. We call them influencers. One will be more basically. Who can spread the word about your product, among so many other students. Yeah, this fellow is doing a great job, they are people trying out things like that. So carefully identify those kind of people, use them, give them a full momentum. This is my product, why don't you see? So basic pilot launch is very critical. After that, you better get external professional, hire them to do this job. You cannot do it, I can tell you that. You have to focus on your product. You have to focus on developing your product. You have to focus on finding your market. So this kind of thing for advertising and other things, better to outsource it to someone. Hire a team to do it. That would be the sequence I would do. Very difficult to predict. Very, very difficult to predict. Primarily because it depends on the domain in which you are. An engineering product, for example, has to go through multiple iterations. Okay? And unless your product and your audience and the target customer base and your competitors, you have a thorough knowledge, you really cannot make a business model. So business model is generally tackled almost at the middle, most the middle of your business. So you don't start with your business model. First and foremost, you identify what is the pain point, what are your competitors, what are the value propositions you want to bring which is above them, then you start building the business model. So it's a very difficult question to answer. A business model basically will be, for example, what are the questions you might want to answer in that? Business model will have these concepts. How are you planning to sell? How are you planning to make your product reach your customer? Okay? Similarly, constant questions. Suppose if your product fails, what is your return policy? All these things come with your business model. Basically, to answer these critical questions, how am I going to take my product to my customer? In what subscription model? If so, how am I going to subscribe? 1 month, this much is a premium model, as a basic model. All these things you have to get into understanding your business. But the basic answers is that how are you going to take your product to the customer? How to answer that question depends on what your product is. Any other questions? And then say they are going to be coming here. And then also we can start by 3:45. That's it.
Any questions? Please feel free to discuss with sir. Anything, can be any question.
Those of you who want to specifically talk about your ideas or get some directions or my inputs, whatever it is, I'm here for another 1 to 1.5 hours. I'll be very, very happy to sit with you individually and talk. Okay?
Sir, many of the students,
yes,
they have a common issue.
yes,
The parents, they don't like to go for a job. Student has the idea to go for innovation. So they can tell you how to come out of that.
Unfortunately, there's no answer to that, sir. Because, I mean, that there is one startup, I mean, to be fair, there is one startup I have read so far where the parents are actually giving money to that person and telling him to continue in your startup. Only one startup I have read now. Out of over 40 that most of the times this problem where it is, you have to invite any partner. For example, you can put the insurance and give it 2 years time. Nothing comes and then we come back. In fact, one of my colleagues in the business is just like marriage meetings. You tell parents, well, you get married, you only wait for 2 years and see how my life is going, then I come back. They say, okay, deal. So this is also like that. So you wait for 1 or 2 years, it will not be deal. It can be 1 or 2 years. Okay, I will take this much of money from you. If either my ask from you goes up, or 2 years time is elapsed, I will freeze it and I will come back. And incidentally, you got a very interesting point. I want to share with you. Incidentally, if you ask me for what talent to be able to identify a problem and provide a solution, even IITs, I think they will not be able to do this. The raw innate talent is just amazing. They all come from rural backside. Their children were farmers, cobblers, drivers. They are laborers, so they know what life is about. For them, when you say pain point, they really know what it is because they've experienced it all through their life. And the solution they offer when you bring technology into the picture is outstanding. Unfortunately, they're all sitting as remote manufacturers. Trying their best to make it out into product, but I think they will be successful. Anyway, the reason I'm telling you this, how many of you have this thing where if I wait for 2 years, maybe placement in a job will be very difficult for me after? Be frank.
This idea I told to be
Almost all of you will have refusing to participate. That's all I can tell you. But if I wait for 1 or 2 years, maybe placements will be too late. I want to tell you one story. There was one student we had in the mechanical engineering department at IIC-CVRCoE Passer. He had a brilliant product. And he wanted to go from me whether because I was also the director of placements there. I was only 3 teachers at that point of time. So he asked me, sir, can I come back after 1 year? I said, see, you have 2 years time. There we have made a rule. The student who has graduated up to 2 years is eligible for placement support from the university. Because the numbers are very huge. So we had 1,200 students intake every year. Now it has gone up to 1,500. So we said after 2 years we cannot be eligible. So I said, can I take off for 2 years and register after 2 years? Before the 2 years end of your graduation, I said you can register. He had a product. So he went out, he wanted to see whether it will become a hit. Unfortunately, it failed. So after about 1 year, almost 1 year over, he said, sir, I'm not able to proceed further. I've run out of money and I'm not able to do. My parents also pressurizing me. I promised them I will see for 1 year, they agreed, but now I have to go to work. I told you the background of these people, the economic status of these children. So they said, okay, and I put it in this thing. He competed with his juniors for placements. Accenture had come to the campus. You all know Accenture had come to the campus and we were interviewing the students. There were students who were there with a CGPA of 9.6 in engineering, 9.2. How would you rate these students? Brilliant, right? This fellow got placements. He cleared his engineering with 2 backlogs, his CGPA was 7.8. He got the first job offer with the highest pay package. I had over the lunch, I asked that Accenture head of HR who had come. So what made you opt for this fellow when you had so many others there? He told me only one thing. He said, when I talked to him, I discovered that his perception of identifying a problem and dealing with it and his mindset were out of the world. In an organization, I can easily train such a person to do whatever the organization wants. That's why I told you this. So you are not a failure even if your enterprise has failed, you are still a success. Because what you learn about life, about success, problem identification and failure, if you have really been sincere in your effort, cannot be matched by it. There is a market open even for you, even at that. You go to these people and tell, I had a startup in which I said, this was my startup, this is what I worked with, and unfortunately it wound up, that's why I am now looking for a job. People will not know you. They will be more interested in knowing what you learned from that experience of yours. I am telling you that because I have seen it with so many people. I have seen startups which have worked for 2.5 to 3 years, failed, and now those people are working in some organization in a pretty decent position. See, when you are really serious about your startup, please remember you are keeping abreast of the latest technologies and scenarios. You are educating all the time. So nobody calls it a break. You are still getting educated. So you are very much eligible for this. So I hope I have answered your question. They are in fact not one, there are two. We call it as a valley of death. How many of you have heard about it? There are 2 valleys of death in a startup's journey. The first one is at the end of pre-incubation. It comes there itself. So if you have a blueprint that is not valid and still you are stubborn of going ahead, you can fall into, you might succeed also. I am not saying that you are guaranteed fail, but the chances of your failure is very high. The chances of your startup rising up is very high. approximately the first value of debt comes over here. That is, if you are unable to find a proper blueprint at the end of pre-incubation period. The second one is at the end of incubation period, wherein you are scaling up. When you are scaling up, at that point of time, for whatever God forbid reason, you are not able to attract investments. You are not. Because without investments, until the incubation phase, halfway through the incubation phase, we call what is called as bootstrapping, friends and family. That means the funds will come only from your friends and family. They may give you a loan, okay, I'll give you for 1 lakh here, you return it to me whenever you get money. Or I'll give you 1 lakh at 1% power whatever it is, which is too much incidentally. So, all that will come until the middle of incubation. After that, if you do not find a way to attract funds by way of angel investors, they come in first, or seed capital. If no money is there with you, you come into the second value of debt. Most of the time, value of debt is related only to two things. Number one, a lack of proper business planning. Number two, lack of finances. Most of the time, it is because of these two. And there are two of them. At one at either end of the incubation phase. Investors have only one thing in mind, what is selling. If it has I'll tell you one thing. Every investor who gives you the money now is looking at least 3x or 5x in another 3-4 years. Whether the product is more expensive or less expensive, it doesn't matter. As long as it is guaranteeing me 3x to 5x, that means suppose if I give you 1 lakh, I'm expecting you to give me 3 lakhs after 3 to 4 years. It doesn't matter what's the expense of your product. Whether it is efficient, not efficient, expensive, less expensive, that is the way they assess the market demand. So if the market demand is there, the investor will give you the money. That is all they do. Who are founders? But they don't need. Some of my best startups are by law school students in my incubator. And one startup that is already doing business upwards of 10 crores is by an FSC student, a tech student. It is not necessarily way that you have to have a business degree. Instead, what you can do is take in a partner who holds a business degree. That's a much better way. Instead of you sitting and acquiring an MBA degree, you put a partner in who has an MBA degree. That is how partnerships. See, if you are able to successfully manage a team, what impresses the investor is how successful your team is, how well versed your team is. The team strength is good, if your team composition is good, today or tomorrow you will meet with success. So the investor takes that factor very, very seriously. Very good. Any other questions? Okay? Yes.
So hope all of you, I don't want to say enjoyed, liked, whatever is content. It was interactive indeed. So thanks to Dr. Sainath, Executive Director, and the IIC-CVRCoE. We requested him, we utilized the right answer because he is now 60 kilometers from his car. We have been there about a week back. That time I told him, please come and enlighten us. Circulating talk. The basics what you need for ideation, POC, pre-incubation, incubation, all aspects are covered. Many people have asked some general questions. Hopefully we will have more sessions. And one more promise he made me before coming here. If anyone of you have a good idea and you got to some stage where you are doubt or validating, he said you can all come there has got a team there who can help us out because it is a professional one, not that everybody can do. They also can run it, but they are in that business. Whatever I validate, maybe they may not validate because of various reasons. So, all of you who are here, probably I expect you will take up this challenging journey of entrepreneurship or startup because that is the game today in the country or in the world. People are not going for regular. I am not discouraging for going for job. It's your choice. If you want to go for a job, please make up your mind in the beginning. Don't be other day when a student came and asked me, I am not able to decide, I want to do this and do that. Just clear your mind whether you are going to do this because you can't write two books. One student was convincing me I will go abroad and I will still manage. I said no. So please decide what you want to do. If you are very clear, then only step in. We are not compelling you to go to entrepreneurship or startup. But it is a fantastic journey. You should be prepared for taking up that journey. You will be, like he said, maybe in 3, 4, 5 years, you will be boss or somebody will come to you. You will get fame, money every day. But you need to struggle, you need to be committed, you need to work hard, not like a job of 9 to 5. This is a different game. You have to be prepared for the game and play the game, enjoy. So that's all that. Thank Dr. Saina for a very stimulating lecture. I hope it was really good for all of you. Maybe we will invite you and team again. We will be assured that we will help us in all possible ways. Either to have this kind of a thing or anybody wants to start up, go about all that. Because this is a new thing for me. I am also learning certain things. I can't say I am a startup because I am not a startup. But I am willing to learn along. You can be a student throughout your life. That's what I always say. Because everything you cannot say, I know something, but I learn other things from other people. So with this few words, I want to.
Sorry to ask a question after vote of thanks. Sorry to ask a question after vote of thanks.
No, I am not completed.
It's a continuation question to this sir what he asked. How to convince the students to their parents? One is tell the pain point and what is the solution you are giving to us. Therefore, they will understand and they will encourage them. That's one thing. And is there any suggestion towards a financial in a point of view?
So I can give you a practical suggestion. See, the pre-incubation second stage I told you is very critical.
He is Dr. Jantevra, head of ICFAI.
So, see, one important practical aspect I can give you based on our support what we give us. Suppose if a student is interested in going the startup journey, you have an idea. That's where all of you begin, you all agree, right? You have an idea and you want to think that you want to create a business. My suggestion would be, you first come into the pre-incubation workshop. That runs exactly for 14 weeks. It runs exactly for 14 weeks. It is run only during the weekends where the mentor comes on for 3 hours, he interacts with you. Rest of the week, basically, you will be exposed to some material, some lectures, online, you will be given some resources where you have to do your research and you have to fill the blueprint slowly and start. It runs for 14 weeks. Our second workshop is
Our students are last August to this year have gone through that program. Now again some 2 or 3 are going ahead.
They are going through. So at the end of 14 weeks, before that, for example, in the current pre-incubation workshop, we had 28 registrations. 4 of who already dropped out. Why did they drop out? Because halfway through the program, they discovered that many of the boxes were not checking for them. So that means the idea what they had, market is not going to be available for them. So there is no point in going ahead with a startup with such an idea. Go back to a job at that point of time. So 14 weeks, I am sure all of you can convince your parents, those of you are interested. So at the end of 14 weeks is the hardest part. Suppose if because the people who give the opinion of whether this idea is going to work or not are highly experienced in their startup world. They are very experienced. So if they feel that this is going to have a very good market, then we can take the next step. So this is more like a step-by-step approach. So 14 weeks, I am sure you can convince your parents, those of you are serious, because by the end of 14 weeks, you will know whether your idea is going to work or not. After that, we will see. So Suppose the capital investment is very huge. Suppose the time commitment is very large. By the time your product actually hits the market, it will be at least 3 to 4 years. Then you will have to do some offset. How is the economic condition of your family? And remember one thing, whatever happens, though the current generation thinks that in my life, there is a song of it's my life. You know, I'm sorry, it doesn't work in our Indian culture. The very fact that you are standing and sitting here is because of your parents. You cannot disregard their opinion. You can try to convince them, but you cannot tell them, I don't care a damn for your opinion, this is my life, I do whatever, I'm sorry, it doesn't fit with the representation. So you have to basically sit and talk. If your parents says, I cannot support you for 3 to 4 years, you will have to give vacation. Or if they say, okay fine, if the plan is really good, it has a potential, basically it is a mutual discussion and discussion. If you cannot convince your parents, it's unlikely you are able to convince the market or the investor. That's a simple test I can do. So 14 weeks, please go ahead. Because by the time 14 weeks are done, you will know whether your market is ready for your product or not, or whether your product can be developed in the first place. After that, you can go and do whichever thing. That's a very practical approach I would do.
Thank you.
Was this the question?
Yes, yes. The 14 weeks incubation training is the more important for, so that you will get a clear picture.
How do we make them attracted towards startup from employment?
There are several ways.
Is it right? I understood maybe.
No, sir has answered it. It's a more of convincing factor with the parents in terms of financial way.
In fact, I was always telling whoever is willing, I would like to come to their parents myself. Because if they are not able to come, I will try to find out the rent. Because I always feel when they admitted these students in the college, they already made up their mind that we will go for job or we will go to this. That fact that distilling means we need to know.
It might change, like see,
It might change, but
the student comes up with a fantastic product and a very good market potential. That's what I was telling you. You can convince your parents that this is a good market and this is a good product. You will be able to convince a market and investor also support.
came to my house told me, you defer your program of going to US and taking a job for 2 or 3 years. You try it out. If you don't succeed, you can always go back. And this experience will give you definitely some advantage.
So what I am saying is you don't even have to wait for 2 years. 14
But
weeks.
this is okay.
In 14 weeks you will know how good your...
That is how at least one startup which has come up now, mechanical student has gone through the program. That is why he is, at least sure to survive for some time.
Second thing is also there, sir, like if some of your startups which are now incubating, if they can put a market, in the market their product by the end of this year, that will convince many students that most of them I think have a mental block whether this is going to happen or not. Am I right? This journey if I take, maybe I am putting myself in danger. That's a fear most of
Not sure of what is.
You're not sure, it's an uncertain field out there. One way of mitigating it would be, sir, if one of your own startups which are going ahead now, in fact, one of your products I am telling you, I will take 1 year to put it into the market and create a very good market. 1 year is all I need. So you show them as a showcase and tell this is doable. Another 5 will come forward. That is how it goes.
Slowly it starts.
Right now you have not had a single success story. So it's understandable that the students will have that fear of getting into the unknown. So you can work and then come back also to this. Join a job, come back into the entrepreneurship. There are so many startups where people have resigned their lucrative jobs and they have come into the startup. That is also possible. Just not this way. The reverse also is possible.
Yes. Okay, let us. I hope we have more interaction in the future with others. Thank you very much.
Anyone also need any help at any time?
You can contact Vanisri, she will help you.
Our incubator is ready to help you at any stage.
We will all thank Vanisri also because silence her. Anything you want to say? If anyone wants to come and say something, I will try. If you want to come and say something, you are welcome. Yeah. say something? Was it useful? That's what I think. That time is there. After this, easier for some more time. Specific issues were discussed. Right?
So I think no one is coming, anyone wants to interact, occasionally can stay back, serving the year will go. No problem. You can come and interact.
Okay. Right. Normally, we are closing this session.